nigga, what's your mojo? Yo, man, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy, Big Zach Gaming, and I'm back at it again with another reaction video, man. Yes, it's time. We back at it again. Finna grind, finna get it in. I've been wanting to do this video for so long, dude. It's this guy on YouTube. I really love him to freaking death. As y'all pretty sure you can see on the video right now, you see a little bit of that steel. Today, man, in this video, we got my man Steelers Talk. I love this guy. We're a Steelers fan. Shout out to him. Much love. I kind of love his videos because he be putting some good insight, some good stuff just on the Steelers fan base itself. Like, I love it. I love him. And, dude, let's just jump into it. I can't say nothing else. I want to hear it. I don't just want to hear it. I love it. Shout out, Jay. Steelers Nation, baby. Let's get it, man. If you're a Steelers fan,
Could the Pittsburgh
down below.
Steelers potentially trade superstar edge rusher T.J. Watt to the Green Bay Packers? I don't think they'll trade him, but if they do, I think it could be to Green Bay. We'll talk about that at the top of today's show. Then we'll get into multiple reports from ESPN, including from Adam Schefter, saying that the Pittsburgh Steelers are quote-unquote done making additions in NFL free agency before the start of the 2025 NFL season. Then we'll finish up today's show with some speculation surrounding the new Steelers alternate throwback uniforms that they're going to be releasing later this month. So make sure you guys stick around to see my preferred alternate uniform concept. But before we get into the Steelers content today, guys, you can follow me on X at Jack_Sparrow. You're going to be putting out a bunch of Steelers content on there as we prepare for the 2025 season. I'm going to be posting live video from Steelers training camp as well when I am there the weekend of July 24th, the first weekend there. We're going to be doing my quarterback rankings leading up to the NFL season as well. So if you guys want that content, you can find it on my X account at Jack.
I thought Jack ain't mean to stop you right there, man. But like he was saying, dude, if you guys want to see more sports content on my channel, if you guys want to see it on a different channel, if you guys want to see more sports content from me in general, show love on this video, man. Show love on this video. Go show love to Jack, bro. Later in the future, hopefully me and Jack could do something together as Steelers fans. Yeah, bro, if you guys want to see, because I got a lot of big ideas for sports. So, yeah, man, just lock in with me if you guys want to see more of this, man. Just reaction, and I'm going to just give my thoughts on everything. Let's just see what you got to say.
Jack_Sparrow, and here's my deal that I'll make with you guys today. Everyone who follows me on X at Jack_Sparrow today will get a shout out on Monday's edition of Steelers Talks. If you want a shout out on the show, all you have to do is give me a follow at Jack_Sparrow. So the first thing I want to say before we talk about T.J. Watt today is that I highly doubt that the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to trade him away to any NFL team. He's just too valuable to this team. He's too valuable to the defense, and the Steelers in a win-now window. Not only that, but they also love T.J. Watt. They want to make him a one-helmet guy. The Steelers take pride in, drafting these players and then, keeping them here for a long time all throughout their career, which is why, of course, Big Ben Roethlisberger was here even past his prime. This organization likes to keep their star players, and I fully expect Omar Khan and the Steelers to figure something out with T.J. Watt before the start of the 2025 season. We break down why I feel like the Steelers will definitely get a deal done with TJ in yesterday's video. I break down two legitimate concerns with giving TJ Watt a massive contract extension and why I think the Steelers will and should pay him anyway. So if you want to check out my reasonings for that and more on Watt, you can find it on yesterday's show. So now let's talk a little bit here about if the Steelers do trade him. I think it would probably be to the Green Bay Packers. I think they have the most to offer the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I think TJ, if he was going to play for a team not named the Pittsburgh Steelers, it would probably be his hometown team there in Green Bay.
Now, hold on. I agree with Jack a little bit at the beginning. I don't think that we would trade TJ to any team. Regardless, I don't care. We would never trade TJ. So let's just say, hypothetically speaking, Jack, hypothetically speaking, if we was to trade TJ to Green Bay, if that's what you're analyzing here, what would we get? What would we get out of that trade? Let me know in the comments, everybody. Let me know what we get out of that trade. TJ Watt for Green Bay. Only way that I could see even a return on a trade for TJ Watt to Green Bay, we would have to get Jordan Love and at least a first or second round pick. At least. Not even just, dude, you for TJ. I mean, and the reason I would say Jordan Love is because, Aaron Rodgers. I mean, okay. Because we got to think. We got Will Howard. So it's like, why would we want to? Why would it be Green Bay? Now I'm curious. Why would it be a trade to Green Bay out of all teams if we was to trade for TJ? I want to see what he got to say about that now because now I'm curious.
So the reasons why I think that Green Bay makes the most sense here, guys, is that they are a win-now team. They've got their quarterback in Jordan Love. They have revamped their receiver room. Their defense got a lot better last year. They're trying to compete for Super Bowls right now, just like the Pittsburgh Steelers are. So if they're going to make a big move for a superstar edge rusher and pay him a lot of money, they're definitely one of the teams that would be willing to do that. They also have multiple young players on their roster at positions that the Steelers would want to get in terms of trade. And then Watt is from Wisconsin, obviously. So he is somebody that would love to play for the Green Bay Packers. He grew up watching the Packers. He grew up cheering for the Packers, along with his brothers TJ and Derek, and I think that if he couldn't play for the Pittsburgh Steelers, the team that he would choose would be the Green Bay Packers. So this is what a trade idea for TJ Watt to the Packers could look like. Again, I don't think the Steelers will end up dealing him, but the Steelers could potentially get a guy like a Jaden Reed from the Green Bay Packers, somebody that's a very young, very explosive yak threat and vertical threat that is a pretty decent run blocker as well. Had a little bit of a drop issue last year, but it's not a super big concern moving forward. He had some quarrels with the organization.
Now, sports players, Steelers fans, anybody, let me know, would that be a good trade for TJ Watt? You got Jaden Reed, wide receiver. Kind of needed. Good pick, I would say. Then you get another return, Lucas Van at an edge threat. And also with a second round pick. I said it in the beginning. I said a pick. It got to be a draft pick in there as well for TJ Watt. Let me know what you think down below. I personally, I would agree with this trade, but like I said, it's just hypothetically speaking. TJ would never go nowhere, so I don't even want to ponder that. I only want to think about him in a Green Bay jersey. I'd probably shed a tear, just being real. But nah, I mean, that's a good deal. Let's see. Let's keep it rolling.
This year, not only did they bring in Matthew Golden as their future number one wideout, Jaden didn't take that too kindly, and then guys like Josh Jacobs, the number one running back in Green Bay, said that they needed a true number one, and Jaden didn't like that comment either, so that relationship has certainly been strained. And then you can get former first-round pick as well, Lucas Van Ness. The Green Bay Packers already have Rashawn Gary. They'd be pairing him up with TJ Watt. If the Steelers want Lucas Van Ness, he's still a bit raw, but he's a really good run defender. He's got a really good bull rush, and he's got a lot of potential, so you can pair him up with Alex Highsmith and Nick Herbig, the remaining edge rushers here in Pittsburgh, and then you could potentially even still get a second-round pick out of the deal, so you get an additional draft pick to load up with even more draft picks for next year, plus you get two young, promising players at two positions of need for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And for me, this would kind of be the last case scenario for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I want TJ Watt on this team because he gives this team the best chance to have success on defense this year. Watt's been a big reason why, despite the lack of offensive production and lack of good quarterback play, this team has been able to remain competitive with his sack production, with his TFL production, with his turnover production. I want him here in Pittsburgh, but if you're going to have to trade him, and if this relationship devolves to a point where it gets to a point of no return, I think the Green Bay Packers probably make the most sense. But let me know what you guys think down there in the comments section. Would you accept this trade? Jaden Reed, Lucas Van Ness, and a 20 2026 second-round pick in exchange for TJ Watt. Give me an A for accept or D for decline. This will be the pinned comment on today's show. YouTube's going to throw you an ad break here in just a couple of seconds, and we're going to be talking about our sponsor today at Fanatics. When I'm talking about Fanatics today, let me know down there in the comment section if you would accept or decline this trade. And with that, let's have word from our sponsor today at Fanatics, where you guys can get this Pittsburgh Steelers hoodie in your closet today when you go to chatsports.com/hoodie for 50% off this hoodie today, actually, when you use our link. Again, that is chatsports.com/pithoodie. That is down in the comments and description of today's show. Really like the black design here, guys, with the yellow strings, and you got that awesome logo and font design there with the Pittsburgh Steelers logo on there. You guys can wear this during Steelers game days this year. We know that it gets cold in Pittsburgh during football season, but you could also wear this out to Latrobe. Say if it's a rainy day, a little bit of a cooler day, you could wear this to Steelers training camp as well. So if you want to get this today, you want to help out the show, go to chatsports.com/pithoodie for 50% off this Steelers sweatshirt today. Then we'll
and just like that, man, we're finna wrap up this video, man. I had to let Jack get his little, you know what I'm saying? I love Jack, man. Much love to Jack, man. Hopefully we could do something later on in the future, later on down the line. Much love to my Steelers fans, my Steelers all across the world. I love you guys. I'm a diehard Steelers fan. I love them. I'm going to be a diehard Steelers fan. I'll never switch my team. If you guys want to see more sports videos, man, leave a like. Go show love to Jack, first of all. Comment down below what you guys think about that trade deal as well that I mentioned earlier. And I'm going to catch you guys on the next video, man. We got a long way to go, man. Big Zach Gaming.